how does financial industries looking to balance adding fraud security or fraud protection measures or technology solutions without impacting the customer experience?
When I think about the technology that's out there and really digital identities, digital transactions, you're really asking two questions and you're trying to figure that out to balance security and the user experience. The first question you're asking is this party who they say they are? Is it the actual party? Do they have the device in their possession? That's the first question that the technology is helping us tackle. And the second question is, are they acting in good faith? We talk a lot about account takeover, but first-party fraud continues to rise. Just over Labor Day, there was an enormous first-party fraud in New York City where people were going to ATMs. It's really check fraud is what was happening. They were depositing fraudulent checks. They were withdrawing monies. They were attacking Chase Bank, right? So it's know who you're dealing with, but sometimes the first-party fraud is actually the consumer, but they are acting not in good faith. So when you're balancing fraud prevention versus, convenience, you've got to answer those two questions well. And when I think about answering those two questions well and technology that's available to do that, I would ask, potential providers of service, what's your accuracy and your coverage? How accurate can you predict a fraudulent event? And how much of my current population can you cover? So this can be represented in false positive rates versus detection rates, right? So I want to make sure that I detect the highest amount of fraud with the lowest false positive. When I look at any type of vendor, solution, partner to work with, let's just get down to that balancing act of my detection rate versus my false positive rate. And then I get to make decisions for my business on how I will operationalize the technology at a comfort level based on the fraud impact.